loves, welcome back to my channel. So today I have this really dramatic winged eye look, and if you want to know how I got this look, stay tuned. So the first thing is that I've already done my base and my eyebrows are all filled in. So let's get straight into the eyes. So first, for priming my eyes, I use nothing but the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and I applied it all over my eyes, and I kind of spread it in using my damp beauty blender. I set my primer using the Wet n Wild powder from the Mega Contour Duo so that my eyeshadows last all day long. Taking a Mary Luminizer from the Manizer Sisters palette, I applied it right on my brow bone as a good subtle highlight. Up next, from the Maybelline Nudes palette, taking this really nice cool tone brown shade, I applied it right on my transition on my crease area. I did do 2 or 3 layers of this so that I got a good color payoff with this, and I kept blending it for quite some time so that it does not look like a very bad block of color. From the NYC Lovatics palette, I took this dark mauvey brown shade, you can say. I applied it right on the outer corners of my eyes in a good V shape, and I kept blending it onto my crease using a tapered blending brush. I did this to both my eyes, and then using a really nice fluffy blending brush which was clean, I blended it into my crease so that it looked more transitioned onto my eyes. Taking Cindy Luminizer from the palette, which is a gorgeous blush shade, I first spritzed my brush with a Fix Plus, you can say, and wet it, and then I applied it from the inner corners of my eyes to the mid-lens. I didn't want it to look really separate, so I went in with the tapered brush and then I blended the outer color and the inner color together. Up next, for the star of the show, which is the dramatic eyelined look, I literally dipped my felt liner into the gel liner so that I get that particular intensity that I was looking for. At first, I started with a very thin line and then started doing my wing. The wing that I went for was quite elongated so that it gave it that dramatic, intense look. Now, I did start with a very small wing and then built it up to the level that I wanted it to, as you can see here in the video. I have literally put every clip of mine doing the winged look. Now, patience is the key for a good dramatic winged look, and also you have to practice. Nobody gets it in the first take, so keep practicing until you get to the level that you want it to be. As you can see here, I'm also extending my inner corners to a slight level. Now, taking this burgundy shade from the Lovatics palette, I applied it right under my eyes as a good kind of a shadowed look to my eyes, if that makes sense. I should have probably done this quite a bit later after I concealed, but then yeah, once I started I couldn't really stop it, so then I went in with this angled brush with that dark grey shade, and I literally packed it right under my lash line, and then I went in with a black eyeliner so that it gave that intense black smoky look right under my eyes. Next, for concealing, I used nothing but the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the medium shade, and I applied it to the places where I want to conceal. Now, this concealer definitely did take some of the products right under my eyes, so I will go back into it again, which was quite an amateurish mistake that I did, but yeah, I kind of worked with it. And then to set all that concealer into its place, I used this powder from the Wet n Wild Mega Contour palette. Now that was quite a mouthful. So yeah, I did set everything in place, and for contouring I used the same palette and I used the contouring shade, and I did my contour onto the hollows of my cheek and also on top of my forehead. Now for bronzing, I used the Physician Formula Seasons bronzer, I believe it's called, and I did kind of bronze out my face very subtly. Subtly? Oh my god, what kind of a word was that? Very lightly, yeah. Now I went in right under my eyes again with this grey shade, and I packed it right on my lash line. As I said, yes, the concealer did take it off, but yeah, I had to work with it. And then I blended that grey shade using this mauvey shade from the same NYC palette, and I used a tapered blending brush and I kind of blended it in. And then I intensified my black liner using the L'Oreal Silkissme line, and then I extended my inner corners, as you can see here, to the level that I wanted it to. And now this will make your eyes look really cat-like and elongated. I wanted my eyeliner to stay in for the whole night, and so what I did was I packed it with this black eyeshadow powder and right on top of the waterline, so that it gave that intense look, and it also kept it quite for a long time. I really hope that made sense, because I really cannot talk today. And that itch was totally real. Oh my god, that was really bad. For my blusher, I used the Milani Baked blush in the coral shade and applied it to the apples of my cheeks. And for highlight, I used nothing but the Mary Luminizer from TheBalm, and I applied it to the highest points of my cheeks and on my nose, on my cupid's bow, and on my brow bone. For lips, I used Colourpop Ultra matte lipstick in the shade Lumiere 2, I believe it is. I wanted all the dramaticness to be on the eyes, so I did go for Lumiere because it is a really nice muted down shade, so it went really well for this look. And I am not gonna lie, I totally forgot about my mascara. I had to refilm this whole part again, so yeah, I did apply my Smashbox X-rated mascara on both my top and bottom lashes. And that's it. This is the final look. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please do give this video a great big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Also, let me know in the comments below what other videos you would like to film. And until next time, bye!